Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie. As you know, or if you don't know, over the past couple of videos I've been doing little updates here and there about my homeschool room or distance learning room, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a finalized tour, I guess you could say. It's pretty much done. I can not think of anything but maybe a standard clock that I would add to this. Look at the ring light in these glasses. Ooh, green eyeball circles. Anyway, focus. So let's start the tour of my homeschool room. You probably just saw most of it anyway. So the first thing, this is the entranceway. This is coming from the main part of the home. So we have a nice little door that will separate us, whatever, from the main part of the home. So it feels like a nice separate space. So we have on the back here a map. This is where I ended up putting it. I read a lot online that you should have a map and a globe. Those are two standard things. I'm not really sure about that in kindergarten, but we'll see how much we use them. And then, so when we come in, we have our calendar. She put a pumpkin there, even though it's not even close to Halloween yet. And then we have our weather, which we're going to do as well. Label the weather, how warm, cold it is, because we live in New England, so you know it's pretty much fall one day, spring the next day, and fake spring, fake summer, Sahara Desert summer, Arizona summer, fall. Moving on. And then down here, that didn't stay on the wall, we have the days of the week. So you label yesterday was, today is, tomorrow will be. Yeah, so she can look at the days, and then she can look at the days of the week here. So this is our little wall here, and I got these on Zulily a while ago. Little sidebar on Zulily, they do sell a lot of classroomy stuff, but you have to, I would compare the prices included with shipping, because Zulily shipping is about $6, $6 to $7, and they can be a little bit pricier. So I would look on some teacher websites, because if you do homeschool, you can actually, I guess, get discounts on teacher websites. So that helps. And at places where they give teacher discounts if you're homeschool. I'm not sure about distance learning. I don't think distance learning counts technically, but homeschool does. So cool. Next to the entrance, and this is where we have our cubbies. So we're going to keep some school supplies here, like crayons, color pencils. I got her these writing pencils. They're supposed to be good for little kid hands. She also does have like my first pencil. Oh, she put her Dolly's by Kelman here and some puzzles that she likes. And then we have our Osmo Learning Set. If you guys aren't familiar with Osmo, it is something you use with an iPad. They can learn to spell. This one I have the pizza game, and also, let's see, this one is like dressing up, and you can learn letters. This one's a pizza game. Pizza-co, yeah. So this helps with math, following directions. It's pretty cool, actually, and it attaches right to their iPad as well. So they learn about addition, subtraction. This is drawing, an Elsa one, but you can get all sorts of them, and they actually have them for all different age groups. But I did that, stupid lady. There we go. So, and then this is, she put some more puzzles here. This is kind of all of the learning stuff that we already had. So like letters, tracing letters, things like that. Like this one is a good one. It has all sorts of blank pages. But I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of those pages out and put them in these things so she can just, oh my God, stop falling. You guys are making me look so stupid. Stop falling. I got this thing as well because I wanted to help her learn time better, but I do need to get like a standard clock for the wall still. So that's what's in this, place markers, things like that. And then on the top, I got some phonics, like pre-K phonics stuff. Even though she's in kindergarten, I still think it applies. I also got those on Zulily. I got a clock as well. This is our globe. And then we have our wall here of all sorts of goodies. she put a lot of wet wipes here. We're trying to make this as realistic as possible. So she wanted to put all the wet wipes here, even though it's going to be me and her. And then we have the place where she puts her backpack and her sweatshirts, jackets, whatever she wants. And then, of course, my paper flowers, which I'm so very proud of. That one only has 2 orange petals there. It's kind of weird. I didn't want to use all the paper. We have a couch in this room just because we had it here before and we don't have any place in the actual home to put a couch this size. So it's going to stay here. It can be a good place for her to read and things like that. No harm, no foul. And then we're going to go over to this wall. So actually this is all the stuff that goes to the seasons. We have different felties for holidays and things like that. So this is our whiteboard. Now, as you can tell, the whiteboard is behind a closet. So you're probably wondering how we get it out. But if you can see, my lovely dad, being an engineer, has installed some wooden things here. So what we do is we just lift it up, pop it out, and it slides down for when we need to get into this closet. But we won't be needing that during the day, the access to the closet, so we're good. And then this is a magnet right here that holds all of my whiteboard markers. And then this is my teacher organization place. I don't know, whatever. So far, I don't have too many things in there. I did get these cute little things for her, so we can kind of do some lessons on that. And then these are just blank books. I figured it'd be cute if we could make some stories and things like that. You know, fun things. And then we actually did numbers the other day. So we did 1 to 20. Yep, we're working on it. And then, so the piece de resistance is her desk as well. We got this in. This is from Amazon. It costs, I think, about 70 bucks. That's about as cheap as you're going to get it unless you have other resources. I bet I could have found one used, but I just didn't feel like putting in the effort. So she has some of her stuff already in there, books, notebooks, blank paper. And she did her name, and then being the great mom I was like, oh, I'll tape that there so, you know, it won't smudge. And then whilst I was taping it, I smudged it. Stupid. And then we have her grandmother got her this one. This was the one that came with her backpack, but she's ready to go. She loves it. She wants to be in here all the time. And then, so we have this corner. I got this from an Etsy shop. It was about, I think, $30. I probably could have made it, but again, I just don't have the time because I also do work. So we're going to hang artwork here, any tests that she gets really good grades on, things like that. And then we have our shapes corner. So on the shapes, you can actually, I put these here with Velcro. So she can take them off and play with them, even though that one didn't stick as well. But yep, shapes corner. And then we have our art/book corner right here. So this has all sorts of color paper in it and different art supplies. That has more art supplies. This is an easel, so it has, we actually got this, I think it was curbside. Somebody was throwing it out, or maybe it was at a yard sale for $5. Chalkboard, and then it has a whiteboard on one side, and so you can pop it out, it becomes an easel. And then we organize like all of our construction paper, different things like that go, I guess, in school. Art, paintbrushes, that's like not even as close to all we really have with our paintbrushes. Colors up here, and then I did already hang one of her art pictures up there. She added a little too much black, but I think it looks really good. And these are the shelves that I installed for books. Now she came home from her dad's house and was like, I don't want them to be all books. So she put art supplies up here. This is a little dinosaur we made from our Oyster kit. If you guys aren't familiar with Oyster, it actually is a monthly subscription that will send your kid a kit based on some profession. So this month was archaeology and paleontology. Last month, I believe it was veterinarian. They had doctor, all sorts of things. So again, this is the book corner. We have some rocks and mineral books, geology, fossils, things like that. And the reason actually we have those is because she actually loves Minecraft, and Minecraft does have a lot of minerals. You mine for minerals, ores, all sorts of gems, whatever. So we're actually trying to link those in with actually learning, which I think is a pretty good idea. I wish I could find some of these in real life though. That would be awesome. All of the books. I got this one on Amazon the night before kindergarten. They make them for literally every single holiday, every single event in life, and they're actually really cute. And then, yeah, more books. And then we have our seating area. So that's the classroom. It's kind of a small space, but again, in the same breath, it really isn't. It's quite roomy, if not for the stinking couch. Yeah, it's definitely a colorful room, and I think it's going to fare well with us for our homeschool journey here, or distance learning, which is what we're planning to do. Ta-da! Yep. And then the whiteboard. I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know. You know, I did my best. So, whew. Yep, that's the homeschool room. House we're planning on doing. It's just, as a single mom, it's going to be shared between, the responsibilities are going to be shared between me and her dad. So we are planning on doing distance learning right now, just because I feel like it would be easier to integrate her back into the school system when it becomes appropriate. You know, and as far as homeschool, there is a lot of paperwork that needs to be done for the state to homeschool your child, which I don't mind. For those who are kind of in between, you know, I know it's going to be a tough decision, but you have to remember you've been raising your kids your whole life, and they're still alive. So if you feel like you're making the right decision, whether it's to send them back and they're doing hybrid or full-time and masks, or if you want to keep your child home to do distance learning, I feel like as parents, we know what's appropriate for our children, and every child is different. Don't want to just say, hey, one thing is appropriate for everybody, because some places have higher cases than others. It all depends on the parents as well. Can they do distance learning? Who knows? So like I said, every parent's going to make the decision they feel is best for their child. And so far you've made pretty good decisions for your child. You know, they're still alive and healthy. Yeah, I think you're good. I think whatever decision you make, you just have to roll with it and take it day by day like everybody else is. And just remember that your kids are going to feed off of your vibes. You know what I mean? So for her, she's super excited about having a classroom to herself. She's excited because I've made it, kind of a big deal, and I've had a positive attitude about it, and I'm excited about it as well. And as parents, we are allowed to be human. We can have our concerns and our worries, but we should never relay those to our children. Or if we do express our concerns and worries, we have to show them how we handle it so they know how to handle themselves. It's kind of an unprecedented time right now. So we all have to kind of pull it together, especially for the little ones, because imagine, we've gone most of our lives and we've never had something like this happen. And a lot of them are going to be growing up with this for a while, and they're going to be growing up with the repercussions from this. So let's put on a happy face and try to do our best for them in hopes that it all works out and we'll all be back to normal at some point, or at least close to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my classroom or room. Not even sure. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour. It's all pretty much put together. The only thing, like I said, I need is a clock, and I wanted to make a little pad for her chair so she doesn't hurt all day sitting on that wooden chair. And that's about it. But other than that, it's done. It's really done, and I can't believe it, and I'm super excited about it. This is probably my favorite room in the house now because it's the most organized. So enjoy the day, guys. If you would kindly subscribe or give a like to this video. If you have any questions or any comments, definitely leave them down below. So that's pretty much it. That's my classroom. I'm just waiting on the school because it seems like, they haven't really decided exactly when school's going to start yet. So I will fill you in maybe like halfway through distance learning and see how this classroom has worked out, because you never know, we might have to tweak some things. She might not even like it in here. That wouldn't be fun. I might just have to take online school so I can study in here. All right, guys, enjoy the day. And don't forget to also check out my last 2 videos from when I started this whole thing, so you can kind of see a before and after of what has happened. Enjoy. Bye, guys.